For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
When we started Gallucio Associates, I think Louis was the budget director. So I think this organization and the breakfast has played a pivotal role in escalating him all the way to the role of Cambridge City manager. So I want to have Louis come up and say a few words. We're really proud of Louis, more probably as a coach and as a supporter of youth sports and as a friend than anything else. Louis DePasquale, come on up.
You go to any event, anywhere, where there's Cambridge youth at the event, and I don't care who's in the audience, the one person they know, the one person they go to, the one person they respect is Anthony Gallucio for all he's done for this community. So from all of us to all of you, let's give Anthony a round of applause he deserves.
As much as we're saying thank you, I think we all have to recognize, thank God for youth sports, and thank God for this community that wraps its hand around every kid and says, hey, we're going to be there for you from the time you try out from T-ball or youth hockey right till you cross that stage for graduation. That's Cambridge.
When you're going through life, don't have dreams, because dreams are people who sleep. Have an ambition. Focus on an ambition, because when you focus, as long as you don't quit, as long as you keep striving for that, you're going to be successful somewhere along the way, because that's why sports are so important, because they teach you how to fight through adversity, fight through 0-11, fight through getting cut, fight through being benched. So all that stuff that's why these sports programs are so important. That's why what Anthony does is so important for us all.
There's the Tingles and the Frizzolis and the DeVitos and the Guglielmos, and I think the Burnses and the Dinans and everything's tied up into it. So there's a very good chance that if you review your family history, you're related to Jimmy Tingles. You see Jimmy, just say, hi, cousin Jimmy.
We were directly behind the Boston Red Sox dugout. I mean, here's the roof of the dugout. Here are our seats. You couldn't get any closer. And Johnny Damon had been taken out of the game, and he was kneeling on the top step of the dugout with a hooded sweatshirt, the long hair and the beard, right? And I said, James, this is Johnny Damon. We're trying to get a ball this whole time. We couldn't get a ball, foul ball. Oh, Johnny! Gives us one of these, right? I said, hey, Johnny, you got a ball? He goes into the dugout, comes out, and rolls a ball across the roof of the dugout into my son's glove. You gotta believe. You gotta believe.
He picked the best school where he could succeed, and he did. And besides that, he was one of the greatest guys I've ever met. So we named the scholarships in Billy Ewing's honor. Whitey, come on up, my friend.
I want to say congratulations to all the recipients that are about to receive this. You guys have worked hard. You guys have represented the city well. And we always have to remember that it's student-athlete. It's not just athlete, it's student-athlete. And that's really the goal, is to get you the best education so you can have the best future for yourselves. And if we can use athletics as a vehicle to do that, then we've kind of combined the both, and we've done a good job as far as raising you guys and sending you off to your colleges.
And I think that Gallucio Associates is one of the instruments, one of the organizations that gives tribute to this fact. It is so enriching to our youth, and I'm also a huge believer that athleticism has a great deal to do with the success of academic learning, because many of the skills come from good coaching that transfer into classroom achievement.
For us, I just can't say enough how proud that I am of the young men who were able to accomplish this feat, to win 45 straight games, to win the North Championship 3 times. It was the first time that a team had won in the North 3 straight times since I played back with Ramil Robinson, when Ramil and I hooked up as freshmen and sophomores. So there's a lot of history here. I'm so proud of all the young people that come in attendance with your parents. I got to tell you, the people that are in this room, they will continue to support you always.
Today we honor Brian Murphy with a Parent Coach Award in recognition of everything he represented and his outstanding commitment to young people of Cambridge.
Somebody who has just been a constant source of support for those 2 leagues, and somebody that we think embodies what Brian Murphy and Brian Murphy's relationship with his son stood for. So at this time, I'd like to have Stu Wiley come on up and receive the Brian Murphy Award.
Over the years, I always struggle with balancing winning versus trying to teach the lessons of youth sports, the important ones. Hard work, teamwork, commitment, respect, sportsmanship, and I hope that comes off my players. We actually did win a championship this year, and I do know that people say that the kids will remember it for the rest of their lives. I know I will.
He's a lot calmer than I am when I coach, so I'm very envious of that. He does a phenomenal job, and we're looking forward to many more years with Leo Tuccinati. So I want to bring him up and say thank you for everything you've done for West Cambridge Little League. With my great pleasure, I'd like to introduce and present Sandy Gold to one of our Youth Volunteer Recognition Awards. He is a relentless advocate for youth sports. Watching, trying to figure out where he can help, not only as a coach, but also as an advocate. And he is somebody we just need in this community to stay involved as a coach, as a leader, and as a spokesman. It's my great pleasure to introduce our friend, John Comey.
It really is about having fun and making it a family and getting everybody together. Nancy did that in West, and then she did it in North. And if there's an example of what you want to be as a coach, it's not about Mayor's Cup's great, winning is great. It's about really making kids feel good no matter what happens. And nobody in the city does it better than Nancy. So, Nancy, thank you very much.
But Mom, you're the greatest. This wouldn't happen without you. We leave the card that says, I love you, and then you run out of the house so they don't have to open it when they're there because there might have to be eye contact. It's that Irish kind of love, Louis. I didn't have that Italian kind of love. 120,000 and growing, going out to youth sports because of you guys. And we're going to just keep doing it, and hopefully the scholarships are going to grow.